You know, one thing my mom told me early on when I was little, you know, if you start something, finish it.
Before Julio Jones was selected 6th overall by the Atlanta Falcons in the 2011 NFL Draft, got over 1,000 receiving yards in his second NFL season, took on San Francisco in the 2013 NFC title game, and the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 51.
You got to have a player that's used to winning, you know, and playing in big-time games.
Before accumulating an estimated net worth of $25 million and scooped up his mansion in the Atlanta suburbs for half price, still a whopping $1.24 million. Before he was rumored to be dating the sexy R&B pop singer Jasmine V and became best buds with Roddy White.
What would the effect be on your game if Roddy White wasn't on the Falcons?
It's gonna be difficult.
At just 5 years old, Julio Jones told his mom he was gonna play in the NFL. At the time, she worked jobs in fast food to feed him and his brother, who she raised as a single mother. In these early days in Foley, Alabama, football stardom would seem totally out of reach for young Julio. But as a young man, he showed early promise as an athlete, not just in football, but also in basketball and track. Despite plenty of setbacks, Julio has risen to become one of the greatest wide receivers in the game, leading the Atlanta Falcons to their second Super Bowl appearance in the team's history. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Julio Jones, prior to football, prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, you guys requested this video, so I hope you enjoy it. We've done other videos on Antonio Brown, we've done J.J. Watt, and we've also done Tom Brady. Be sure to browse around, check out those other videos. I'll see you guys, well, after the intro.
I mean, it was great, you know, to see somebody that wanted you to be there at college and stuff and wanted you that bad.
Julio Jones was born Quintoris Lopez Jones on February 3rd, 1989 in Foley, Alabama. He and his older brother Philip were raised by his mother, Queen Marvis, from the time he was just 5 years old when his father Philip Jones abandoned the family. Queen worked at KFC during Julio's childhood and eventually remarried. The family has remained tight through very tough times. While little has been printed about Julio's early childhood or the days before high school, there is a vicious rumor that has been spread by a childhood friend, Robert Lester, who also plays in the NFL for the Carolina Panthers. This all happened long before the two would go and play together at the University of Alabama. When Julio was just 5 or 6 years old, the two were playing hide and seek with a bunch of other kids from the neighborhood, and after Robert was spotted, he tried to climb a chain link fence. Now, this was no ordinary fence, it was lined with glass bottles and cans for slingshot target practice. Just as he reached the top of the fence, he felt a hard push and fell onto a jagged shard of glass. Bleeding and crying, he stood up to find just one kid standing over him. That was Julio. So he pointed the finger, it must have been you. Julio denies pushing Robert and claims that the kid who did it was their mutual friend, Freddie. Still, Robert has been telling this story for over 2 decades now. What really happened on that day? Well, no one can really know for sure.
No one will ever know!
What we do know for sure is that Julio was a standout athlete from an early age. While attending Foley High School, he was both the starter on the basketball team and the school's biggest track and field star. Julio was named All-Country Selection Mr. Alabama Track and Field and the Alabama Athlete of the Year. He placed second in the 100-meter dash at the Class 6A Section 1 meet. He ran a 40-yard dash in 4.55 seconds and won state championship in long jump, triple jump, and high jump. He was the biggest thing in Alabama since Forrest Gump. On the football field, Julio was a wide receiver and defensive end whose stunning statistics earned for him a 5-star recruitment rating and a listing as the #1 receiver in the United States. He's such a good receiver that he earned for himself the nickname Waffle House. Which I don't get. Oh man, I don't know.
Why'd you call it Waffle House?
Because I'm always open.
Ooh, nice. That, you know what? I may have to reconsider on Waffle House.
Needless to say, the buzz surrounding Julio caught the attention of college recruiters. He was courted by numerous schools, and the announcement of his choice was broadcast on ESPNU.
I'm going to make my decision by where I feel the most comfortable and where I feel like home at. So I'm going to be going to the University of Alabama.
In 2008, he joined the Alabama Crimson Tide, quickly becoming a fan favorite as a freshman starter. He finished the year with 58 receptions and 924 yards. While he experienced a bit of a sophomore slump during the first half of the second season, he soon recovered with clutch 73-yard winning touchdown against Alabama and an 80-yard drive in the annual Iron Bowl game, which led to a winning touchdown in the last moments of the fourth quarter. The Crimson Tide went on to the SEC Championship game against the Florida Gators and the BCS National Championship against the Texas Longhorns. In his junior year, Julio caught a record 78 passes for 1,133 yards, earning serious interest from NFL scouts. He wisely decided to skip his senior year to enter the 2011 NFL Draft and prayed that he would be selected by the Atlanta Falcons.
I was like, I just put my head down and said a little prayer. I was like, please, God, if it's meant to be, please let me go to Atlanta.
By the way, if you're looking to catch a Falcons game or any sporting or concert, I want to introduce you to the best place to buy your tickets. It's called SeatGeek. Boom! This is the world's largest event ticket search engine. What they do is search all the ticket prices available on the web to find the absolute best seat price for you or any of your friends. SeatGeek puts out a 1 to 100 score to let you know if you're getting a good deal or a bad one. Green means good, red means bad. Now, because you guys have all been amazing subscribers, truthfully, I got for you 20 bucks back when you use the promo code FAMOUS. It's pretty simple, there's a link down below, so go ahead and grab yourself some tickets. Back to Julio, whose wish about becoming a Falcon, well, that came true when he was selected 6th overall. Since joining Atlanta, he has become one of the greatest wide receivers in the league, even called the LeBron James of the NFL. As Matt Ryan's favorite target, he has caught over 1,000 yards in 4 out of his first 6 seasons with the Falcons and led the league in yards received back in 2015. He's been a regular Pro Bowl selection, received multiple first-team All-Pro honors, and became the 6th player in NFL history to receive more than 300 yards in a single game. But off the field, he has had his share of struggles. In May of 2014, Julio got some tragic news about his brother Philip. Philip was shot with a shotgun in Gulf Shores, Alabama. While he survived, his left arm had to be surgically removed.
She claims the shooting was an accident. It happened off Fort Morgan Road yesterday afternoon. Police arrested a man named George Sutton and identified him as the shooter.
It's kind of like having a friend like Lieutenant Dan, who lost his legs.
What are you doing here?
Well, thought I'd try out my sea legs.
Well, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
On February 5th, 2017, a recently injured Julio will attempt to help lead the Falcons to their first Super Bowl victory in franchise history. And the rest of the story? Well, you know the story because this is Before They're Famous.
Guys are going to W, but they can't do it the whole game.
My name is Michael McCrudden, and thank you guys for checking out this video. I've documented a bunch of NFL stars. We're pushing more and more athletes out on this channel. But there's other sports we could get into. We could do more baseball, we could do some soccer, we could do some hockey. You guys let us know what you want to hear more about in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Smile like you mean it. Smile like you care. Smile, my friends. We're gonna make it.